everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video I'm going to be doing my full face of makeup using products from my August beauty boxes. So I don't have enough for a full face, but I'm close. I literally am 2 products shy of a full face this month. So I got a really good variety of products, which is not always the case. There are some months where I get like nothing but lipsticks. This month I've got a good variety. So the 2 products I did not get, one is actually really surprising, is mascara. I didn't get a single mascara this month, and that's unusual. Usually I will get like 2 mascaras, at least 1, but I didn't get a single one this month. So that is actually really surprising to me. And then the other one I didn't get is foundation. And that's actually not very surprising to me because it's very hard to match people's foundation. So that's okay. I'm going to start today with some primer, which is why I'm barefaced. If I didn't get a primer, I would have already had my foundation on, but I got a primer this month. It is from VDL. This is the Lumi Layer Primer Fresh, and it's in a little bit of a different bottle, so I'll show it to you again. I got this actually in my glossy box this month. It looks like a little nail polish, but it is not. You open it up and it is actually a cream. Now it does say shake well prior to use, so let me shake it real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and get some of this out on my fingers. Now this is the problem that I have with this product right here. I mean, if you guys know a way to get this out so I'm not just like doing this, let me know, because I mean, all that work and I barely have any. All right, we're going to try to get this. I need a little bit more. Need a little bit more. It smells good. It actually has a really nice scent to it. All right, let's see. I think I'm going to need more. Definitely going to need more. I didn't get any on my nose. If you guys can think of a way to get this out better than just like pounding it on my hand, let me know. Because that would be really helpful to, you know, not have to pound this all over my hand for 15 minutes. It does have a very pleasant smell though, and if you guys are not or are new to my channel, if any of you are new to my channel, I don't really do well with scented products, but this isn't too bad. It's not too heavily scented, and it seems to be dissipating fairly quickly after getting it on. So my biggest problem with this is that it's impossible to get out. It's really, really difficult to get out. I don't feel like it did much for any like my pores or anything like that, but I do feel like it made me a little bit more luminous. So, all right, the smell is pleasant. I don't know. I am going to go ahead and put my foundation on, and I will be back in just a minute. All right, now that my foundation is on, I am actually using powder foundation today because it is my August foundations are all powder foundations. If you haven't seen my review video, I actually posted it earlier this week, but I'm filming it immediately after this one. So you can check that video out if you're interested on my thoughts on my 5 foundations from August. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and move on. And I have 2 products that I got that I'm going to try to use for like a contouring. So the first one is my Benefit Hoola bronzer. This is not obviously the one I got in my Sephora Play bag, right? Yes, Sephora Play. This is the one that I actually already had in my collection, but again, I didn't want to use a product if I already had it. So I am going to be using this. I'm also going to try out this new product though. This is, and this might be a complete failure. I don't know. We'll see in a couple of minutes. But this is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil. And it's supposed to be a face pencil that you can use on your lips, on your eyes. I'm going to try to use it on my cheeks. So we'll see. I gotta get it unwrapped first. And this is in the shade Wherever Walnut. So I figured it might actually, well, it's a little red. I'm still gonna try it. I'm just gonna draw a couple of lines here. And then I'm gonna go over it with the Hoola bronzer. This might be a complete and utter failure, but we'll see in a minute. And I put them on unevenly. We'll see how this blends out. This doesn't really All right. That was a mistake. I mean, it's not horrible, but I wouldn't do that again. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my Hoola bronzer to, I'm just going to use this as a contour shade for my cheeks. I always feel like I get my contour better on this cheek than this cheek, and I put it on probably a little bit too heavily, just to try to cover up that pencil mark that I did, because that was a mistake. So this is the brush I used to put my foundation on. Just trying to lighten that up a little bit. It doesn't look as dark in person as it looks like it's showing up on screen. Oh well. Anyway, this is the Hoola bronzer. I do want to give a try to the Hoola Light, but I don't have that. So, all right, moving on. The next product I'm going to be using is this Pixie by Petra. This is the Beauty Blush Duo Peach Honey. I am going to be using the peach blush in here, but not the highlight. This is more of a highlight shade. I'm going to be using the blush because I have another highlight. So I'm just going to get a little bit of that on my brush and put this on my cheeks. And to be honest, I don't feel like that is a very pigmented blush. As much as I'm trying to build it up, I just don't feel like it's giving me much. So I think it would almost work better as a highlighter than a blush, to be honest with you. But I got this in my Ipsy bag. I'm not sure if I said that. And the Makeup Forever pencil I also got in my Ipsy bag. And I got Hoola, Benefit Hoola bronzer in my play bag, just not that version or that size. It was a smaller size. All right. For my highlighter, I did get this Laritzi highlighting stick in my Allure box. So I'm not going to actually swipe this. I'm just going to actually pat this on my finger and put this on my cheek. Since I have a powder foundation on, I figured I'd just use my finger to put the liquid or the cream highlighter on my face. All right, I'm not getting the result that I want. I'm not getting much of anything, so I am going to go ahead and swipe this on my cheek and see what happens. Okay, now I'm just going to try to blend that in. All right, and I think when I got this in the box, I did say that most likely for me it would just be a very subtle highlighter, and I think that is the case, that it's more of a subtle highlighter. I don't feel like it's a super blinding highlighter on my skin tone. So it's all right. Not my favorite, but it's all right. Moving on. Let's see what do I want to do next. I think I'm going to do my brows next because I got two products I'm going to use for my brows. I got the brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is just a clear brow gel. I got this in my Sephora play bag, and I'm going to be using that. And then I also got this Bang Beauty, technically it's an eyeliner in the shade Chocolate, but it did say you could use it for your brows. So I'm actually going to be using this as a brow pomade today, and then trying to use the gel over top of it. So I'm going to grab a brush, okay, and I am just going to get some of this on the brush. I might have a too big of a brush, but well, I'm not sure how much I like that. That is definitely darker than I'm used to. Definitely darker than I'm used to. All right, let's do the other brow. So that is definitely darker than I normally would do my brows. I would normally use a blonde if I'm going to use anything, but it's actually really creamy. I think it actually is not bad. At least for the eyebrows. How about that? So I can't speak to how it is on the eyelids as an eyeliner, but for my eyebrows, they weren't bad. It wasn't bad. It was nice and creamy. So I'm going to go ahead and go through it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This might be a mistake because I might end up just getting the brown stuff all over the gel. My eyebrows feel wet. All right, I'm just going to run through that with a spoolie real quick because I think I got too much in my brows. All right. My brows are done. So If you got this in your BoxyCharm, the chocolate gel eyeliner, and you can pull off this shade as your eyebrows, I actually don't mind that at all. It's not super dry. It's actually not a bad texture. I feel like it actually was really easy to put on, is what I should say. So yeah, if you can wear a brown or like a chocolate shade, that's the shade it's called, on your eyebrows. Now, I think if I was missing my blonde, if it was just my roots, I think this would be okay. But with my blonde hair, which I really need to go get done again, it's just a little bit dark for me. I would prefer it to be a little bit lighter. So, do I think it's too dark if I just went out in public? Probably not, because it does match my roots pretty well. But it's not horrible. So, all right. I am going to go ahead and move on. I think what I'm going to do next is I think I'm going to do my eyeshadow next. So I actually got a lot of eyeshadow this month. A lot of eyeshadow this month. And I will show you what I got. So I got this Wonder Beauty eyeshadow stick. This is the shade Lilac Luster, and I got this in my Lola Beauty box. Also in my Lola Beauty box, I got this palette from Laka & Co. or Laqua & Co. This is the Desert Mirage palette, which I did swatch for you guys, and I think it's very pretty. So that's the second eyeshadow that I got this month. In my Ipsy bag, I got another Bang Beauty product, and it's just this little eyeshadow quad. And then in my BoxyCharm, I got the Laura Lee Los Angeles Party Animal. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think what I am going to start with, so I don't have any eyeshadow primer, and that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with the Desert Mirage palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Dune, which is this shade right here. And I don't have an eyeshadow primer, but that's okay because it's like 8 o'clock at night, and once I'm done here, I'm just going to wash my makeup off. All right, so that's Dune. It's just a neutral shade. And then next, I think I'm going to actually go into, I'm going to stay in this palette, and I'm going to go into the Terracotta shade, which is the shade in the center here. And I'm going to work that into my crease. It is a matte shade, and I'm just going to work that in to my crease. All right, I think, try and decide what I want to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, and I think I'm going to go into Issa Party, this yellow shade right here. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to go into Issa Party, and I'm going to put that in my crease next, and cross my fingers that it doesn't look too horrible. All right, that's not as bright as I thought it was. And now maybe it's because I put it over the terracotta shade from the other palette, but it's certainly not as bright as I thought it was going to be. So I'm sure I could probably make it pop more if I used a different brush, but I'm just using a blending brush, taper blending brush from Luxie. So, okay, where do I want to go next? I know I'm not going to put the purple shade on today because that did stain me, and I think the blues did as well, and it wouldn't be horrible. Maybe I'll put that on my under eye. I don't know. All right, I think what I'm going to do next is go back into, first of all, I'm going to put the Bang Beauty away. Not that there's anything against that. Don't have any problems with that. I'm looking forward to trying that in the near future, but I'm just not going to get to use it today. So, all right, I'm going to go back to the Desert Mirage palette, and I'm going to take a different brush, and I'm going to actually go into the shade Prickly, which is this green shimmer shade, and I'm going to keep that on the outer side of my eye. See how the second half, like just from the center out. And that is pretty. All right, that is pretty. I'm actually going to go back into the darker green here in a minute, but I'm going to take the Wander Beauty in Lilac Luster, and I'm going to put that on the inner half of my eye. All right, and I'm going to go back in with that green brush and just sort of blend the exterior out a little bit just so that it's not quite so harsh. All right, I am struggling with this liquid eyeshadow. It's like I try to pat it just to give a little bit of a softness to it, and it's just like coming right up on my finger. So I'm just gonna sit there and let that dry for a second because I just keep wiping it right off. All right, I'm just really struggling with that Wander Beauty stick. It's pretty much lifting up as soon as I put it on, so I'm gonna just try to blend out the edges there with my brush that I used the Issa Party on. All right, I'm getting some fallout as well, so I'm gonna have to clean out my eyes here in a couple of minutes, but I'm just gonna keep going for now. Okay, I'm gonna go into the Desert Mirage palette, and I'm going to take this brush here from Sigma. It's a small tapered blending, and I'm going to go into the shade Palm, which is this dark green. That one is a little bit powdery. I'm going to just try to keep that on the outer portion here just to darken it up a little bit. I've got a mess going on underneath my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and brush that away. Hopefully, we'll see. All right, that actually cleaned up pretty easily, so that's good. Okay, I am going to, question is, which shade do I want to use? I think I'm going to go in, since I use so many shades from this palette, I think I'm going to go into the Laura Lee Los Angeles, and I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take Damage Control, the lighter blue, and I'm going to smudge that along my lower lash line. All right, and I forgot about my inner corner. So I am going to go into the Laka & Co palette and take the shade Sahara right here and put that on my inner corner. And then I'm going to clean up my eyes because they're quite a mess. Okay, I am done with my eyeshadow, hopefully. I did get quite a bit of fallout from both of those palettes. To be honest, now I didn't use a lot from the Laura Lee palette. I actually only used, what, the two shades, the Issa Party and Damage Control. It's okay. I don't feel like the Damage Control, the one that's underneath my eyes, is that pigmented. Which I thought it was, but for some reason it's not showing up real well, and neither is the Issa Party. I'm actually liking this palette better, but I'm getting a lot of fallout with this. So it's nice, but I'm getting a lot of fallout. So, all right, I am going to do liner. I'm going to use two different liners. I got this Cryolon face liner in, which box was this in? This was in my Lola box. And I got the shade 22, which is just a skin tone shade. So I'm going to actually use this on my waterline just to open up my eyes a little bit more and see how it works. All right, I think that actually worked really well on that. I think that actually worked really well. Now, if I only use this for that, this will take me until I'm about 100 years old to use, but nonetheless, it worked really well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use a black eyeliner. I got the Ico, what is it called specifically? The Ico Skinny Liquid Eyeliner in black. Now, this is not the one I got in the box. I got this in my Allure box, and I did get the full size of my Allure box. This one I actually had gotten in a previous month from another beauty box. I don't remember which one, and I don't remember which month, but I figured I'd use the smaller one and give the full size one away to you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lashes, my upper line, with the Ico Skinny Liquid eyeliner in black. All right, that was a struggle. That was very, very much a struggle. I would not call this a skinny liner. And in fact, I really ran into a problem where, like, when I laid the marker sideways, I was really not getting a very good line. Now there I did. But when I was laying it on my eye, it kept catching. And I actually have a couple of spots where I just couldn't get it to fill in correctly because it kept catching. And I don't know if that is the marker or the eyeshadow that's underneath. I'm not sure because it seemed to go on just fine on my hand. I'm not sure. I don't know what caused that to happen, but it just kept skipping on my eye, and I don't like that. So I probably will not be using that again, just because there are other liquid liners that I like better. So, okay, moving on. I mean, I eventually got it, but I probably won't use that again. Some of you guys might like it, and again, it might be the shadow. Like, it might be that it was just catching on the shimmery shadow. I'm not sure. It went on fine on my hand, but yeah, the full size one, maybe. And the other thing too is I'm not sure how long this was in my drawer. This could have been in my drawer for over 6 months. Now it says 6 months on it. I don't believe I opened it before, but it didn't have a seal on it or anything. So this might have been in my drawer for over 6 months, and it only has a 6-month lifespan. So that could be the other problem. So the other one might work better. This one just didn't work for me. Okay. I'm going to put some mascara on real quick. I didn't get any mascara this month. I'm using one from last month. This is my Illegal Eyes from Doll 10. I think this might have been from Lola Box, but I'm going to go ahead and put this on real quick and I'll be right back. All right. I did get lashes this month. I got this House of Lashes from BoxyCharm, I believe. Yes, this is from BoxyCharm. It's in the design Temptress. I'm going to pull these out. They are quite dramatic eyelashes. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. Again, I'm going to do this off camera just because it's going to take me forever to get them done. So I will be right back. All right. So those are actually really pretty. I think they're really pretty. They actually aren't bad at all. I don't wear lashes every day, and I won't start wearing lashes every day, even though they're very pretty. But they're very pretty, and they actually went on without too much difficulty. I'm not the best at putting lashes on, but I think they're very, very pretty. They definitely add to the look, that's for sure. Okay, my last step, because I didn't get a setting spray in this month's beauty boxes, is my lipstick. And I'm going to be using this shade here from Girlactic. I did get this in my Ricky's Cult Crushes box. It's just actually kind of a nude shade. It's in the shade Posh. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lips. All right, well, that is it. I don't have anything else to put on my face. So that is the end of my beauty box look. Some products were better than others. The highlighter I had a little bit of problems with, but that could be because I was putting it on top of a powder foundation. The blush really didn't show up on my skin. I think it's just a little bit too light for me, and it ended up just being very almost like a highlighter actually for me. The lipstick's fine. It still feels a little bit sticky, even though I think this is supposed to be a matte lips. Yeah, matte lip paint is what it's called. We'll see how it wears here in the next couple of minutes. The eyeshadow, the lashes are cute. I like the lashes. The eyeliner, again, I think this might have just been a little bit dried out for me. So hopefully the brand new one will work. I will give it to one of you guys and you'll have to let me know if it works or not. Because I think it might this one specifically might be a little bit dried out. The brow products, I actually really liked that one product as the brow product, the Bang Beauty liner. I actually really like that as a brow product. The gel is just fine. My hairs do feel a little bit hard. They're not moving. They're staying right where they're at. And let's see, the palettes. I liked the Desert Mirage palette. I actually like this one better than the Laura Lee one, but you do get fallout. So if I'm going to use this again, I'm definitely going to use it before I put my face makeup on, because I just got way too much fallout. And then like even like right in here on my cheek, it's the cheek itself over here is a little green, but we're going to ignore that. So. Okay. Oh, and the other liner, the waterline liner that I used, I think it's nice, and I would not hesitate to use that as a lip liner as well. In fact, I probably should have used it as a lip liner today because this lipstick got a little away from me. So, all right, I'm gonna call John and see what he thinks about my look. I will be right back. Are you ready?
Yep.
So this is my monthly beauty box look.
Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Okay.
Monthly beauty box look. Holy mother of pearl!
What?
You're a green dragon lady.
I am. I thought it kind of reminded me a lot of Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Because it's got the purple and the green.
Yeah, I see the purple now.
You don't have your glasses on.
No, but it wasn't because of the way you came at me.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the green, I saw the gold.
Mm-hmm.
But that purple was reserved for the inside of your eye.
Yes.
You might want me to shut the door.
That's fine.
You're okay with the whistling?
Yeah. Nick is whistling in the distance, if you can hear him.
Oh, sorry, I'm not on camera. I like the winged liner. You
Okay.
put the fake lashes on.
I did. I got them in my beauty box.
Oh, you did your eyebrows as well.
I did do my eyebrows as well. Yes, I did.
No, did you put a foundation on that you got from your beauty box?
No. I normally don't get foundations in my beauty boxes. This is actually my my foundations that I was trying out in August.
Oh, okay.
So.
You only did one color on your lips, from what I
did.
could see.
Mm-hmm.
Did your under eye? Did you do some sort of gold underneath it, or is that no?
No.
Okay.
My highlighter is a gold. Is that what you're picking up on?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's pretty cool. I dig the eyebrows, actually. I don't
You dig the eyebrows.
Yeah, I think it's sort of... It sort of matches your...
It sort of matches my roots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I was sort of saying.
Yeah.
So it's fitting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you make the fake eyelashes brown as well?
No.
Okay. Like, that's my only, like... If I had to be, like, critical...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, other than, like, you have a couple of spots that sort of jump out at me with your wing liner. But other than that and the color of your big, beautiful lashes don't match the hair directly above it.
Most people do wear black mascara and do not have black eyebrows, though.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Just for some reason right now in this regard, it's very striking.
Okay.
Maybe it's because it's the gold, so it sort of, like, accentuates the brown. Like, hey, look at me. I'm
Okay.
brown. And then there's this, immediately below it is this very dark, stark, furry black.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right.
there you go.
Anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button because I do this video every single month. Every single month. So, and don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. I typically upload videos Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So, anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of the products that I got this month? Again, this is not all my products. I did have a couple of lipsticks that I weren't able to use because I only have one pair of lips. But I did try to use everything else, even if I used it in a little bit of an interesting way. Like I said, the brow product is actually an eyeliner.
Oh.
So it's a pot brown eyeliner. But it does say you can use it for your eyebrows. So this is actually an eyeliner that I used for my eyebrows. So yeah. Yeah.
All right, very good.
Anyhow, I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.